So today I'm going to show you how to achieve this messy hair up, as well as 3 other looks. I'm going to start with the low ponytail, then do the sleek top knot, then the low messy bun, and then finish with this look. So, you won't need much to achieve this other than really dirty, greasy hair. I haven't washed my hair for a week. The products that I have used today are the dry shampoo defrizz and the bedhead after party smoothing cream, which I used for the sleek looks, and then I used the dry shampoo for the messy looks. You will also need a couple of thick hair bubbles, as well as maybe 10 hair grips, just in case you need to put any flyaways away, as well as a denman brush, and that's about it. So the first hairstyle that I'm going to start with is the low ponytail. I'm going to start by brushing the hair back away from the face. Just really brushing it, making sure there's no lumps. Then you're just going to grab all of your hair at the base of the nape where you're going to tie it, and then again with your denman brush you're just going to really smooth all of those edges into the brush. You're going to grab a thick bobble and tie it around your ponytail as many times as possible, so it's really tight, keeps all the hairs in. And then just pull the ends out so it's even tighter. So now what we're going to do is we're just going to smooth the hairline. I get some bits around here that always fall away, so I'm going to tuck all of that behind, and with a bit of the TG smoothing cream, I'm just going to use the tiniest amount. I'm going to rub it in my hands and then really just flatten all of that out. And the last part of this is you're going to grab a bit of hair from underneath the ponytail, like this, and you're going to wrap it around to hide the hair bubble. Now you're going to get a hair grip and just find the end of that twist and pin it in to place. So there we have the first super easy hairstyle for greasy hair. You can always smooth the edges out with your brush. You could even run your straighteners through your ponytail, but I like to keep a little bit of body in there. There we go. Next up we have the greasy hair knot. So with this one you're going to start by flicking all of your hair over your head, and with the denman brush you're going to brush all of your hair to the top of your crown, just above your crown. So I'm going to do that now. You're going to just keep using the denman just to brush all of your hair as smoothly as possible up to that ponytail. So when you're happy with how tight it is and how smooth it is through the root, you're going to just bring your hands up and tie a really tight bobble in just above the crown. So now you've got the high ponytail. So I'm going to brush through that again just so that it's nice and smooth for the knot, holding it at the base of the ponytail. So if you keep twisting it and twisting it, the finer your hair actually, the better I think that the top knot looks, because it sits just a little bit thinner. And you're simply twisting all the hair around and then twisting it in to a knot at the top and using another thick bobble to go in again at the base of the bun to keep it nice and tight. And then with some grips, you're just going to bring any flyaway pieces in. So I'm just going to try and use the natural oils again to get as much smoothness as possible. If you have any bits that are sort of flyaway like this, you can always bring them up at the back and just pop another grip in just to secure them so it's nice and tight. Again, I'm going to use a little bit of the smoothing cream just to get a really tight finish around my knot. Got a nice smooth knot at the top. If you wanted to mess it up slightly, you could just go in with your fingers and pull it apart. You could bring some hair around the front, but I think if your hair's greasy, use that to your advantage and make a nice smooth top knot bun. So now we're going to change over to the two messy styles. For these ones, I'm going to use the Batiste dry shampoo. I use the dry shampoo and defrizz because my hair gets really frizzy and fly away, and that just helps to combat that. So first, I'm going to go in and spray all through in vertical sections like this. I'm just going to spray in the Batiste through the roots over my whole head. So now we have put all of the dry shampoo in. I'm going to go through my fingers and just really sort of shake it out and mess it up. So that gets rid of any of the white residue that it leaves behind, and it also adds a load of volume. So for the low messy bun, you can either wear your parting in the center or you can wear it all back. I'm going to wear it all back with this one, but feel free to just follow the rest of the technique with whatever parting you want. So we're going to start doing that with our fingers and just pulling it back to where we want it to sit. So I'm quite happy with how that looks. So now I'm going to just collect the hair where I want it, the back of my head, just below my occipital bone. I'm going to come again, check the front, loosen it up so that it's nice and voluminous, quite loose, effortless bun. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go straight in and just start twisting the hair. We're going to do this a bit looser than we did with the top knot. As we twist, we're just going to put our fingers in just to keep it really nice and soft all the way through. And then you're going to do exactly the same with the top knot, but you're just going to twist it round a little bit softer all the way through. Bit of a guessing game because you can't always see much of the back of your head, but I think that I'm quite happy with the position of that now. So I'm going to go in with the bobble and just go in twice so that it's still quite loose. And again, pull it out so it's nice and messy. So I'm not going to finish that off yet. I will go through and pin those bits in, but first I'm going to just check that I'm happy with the front. So I'm just going to pull it out slightly. So with my fingers, just going to tease some bits so they sit slightly forward. You can always add a little bit more dry shampoo just to create that body. Okay, so I'm happy now with that at the front. So I'm going to tend to the bun with grips. I'm just going to go through and position that knot back into place, but definitely not with as much precision this time. I'm just going to feel bits that are sort of hanging down and tuck them in. So I've already got a bit of dry shampoo in my hair, but I'm probably just going to put a little bit more in through the sides and through the front, just to add more texture. We're going to bring all of the hair up to the top of the head. You can either wear it at the crown, or you can bring it quite far forward, or you can wear it slightly further back. I'm gonna go pretty much right on the crown with my high ponytail. So instead of getting the denman brush and combing up really slick, we're just gonna use our hands to sort of feed it into place. So we'll start with the front again, just kind of like bringing that hair where we want it to sit in the direction of the ponytail. And then I'm simply just gonna pick up the majority of the hair and feed the underneath section into it. So you can see it happens quite quickly when you've got the dry shampoo in. I'm just going to kind of really mess it up whilst I'm holding on to it. Just get that main shape that you want now. So you can see already, compared to when we had the top knot, there's a lot more body and shape through here, and that's good. That's what we want. We want it to be really soft and messy. So I'm quite happy with how that looks already. So I'm going to go in with my bobble and just place it at my crown to keep that hair tight. So when you put the bobble in, you will lose some of that messiness and that height through the front, but that's fine. It always happens. You just need to get the ponytail into place so that it's nice and high, and then you can pull all of that hair back out again. So you can start at the front to just get that body that you want there, and then you can also bring some pieces out a little further back just to get that texture and that messiness. So because we've gone sort of messy and textured on top, we're going to go a little bit messier and textured with the ponytail, because we don't want it to look too soft and too sleek. So I'm going to go in again with the dry shampoo, spraying upwards, just so that adds a little bit of texture through that ponytail. I'm going to do the same through the top hair. And again, the same as the low ponytail, we're just going to take a small bit of hair and wrap it round the bobble